And Washington, D.C.'s annual Lotus Flower Festival kicked off this week. The festival will run through the whole month of July with a mixture of in-person and online events. NTD's Melina Weiskup brings us a peek at the aquatic park.
The lotus is a sacred flower in Eastern spiritual practices. They're sometimes referred to as a symbol of man because they grow in harsh conditions, which depicts the truth that beauty is attainable through adversity.
Even if this plant did not have the seed, the root could extend itself and send up more lotus shoots. The lotus is, in a way, a symbol of man, that no matter to what circumstances you were born, you too, if through self-discipline, you can blossom like the flower, be the best version of yourself, so to speak.
And the lotus isn't only an Eastern flower. America has native yellow lotus flowers.
Similar to the cherry blossoms that bloom here in D.C. in early spring, these lotus flowers reach their peak in the summertime in the month of July. Pretty soon, this entire field will be covered by beautiful pink bloomed lotus flowers.
Park Ranger Vince tells us peak bloom is right around the corner and next week will be the ideal time to stop by. But he says when you do come, don't forget about the low-sitting lily flowers.
They're right flush with the water, and because they're low with the water, if you look at the leaves, they have this little notch in them like a Pac-Man. And that way, in case there's a river and the water current, it won't rip the leaf. It allows the water to run off.
Lotus leaves have their unique qualities too. They naturally tilt toward the direction of the sun, and they're water resistant. Researchers today use certain chemicals from the lotus leaf to make waterproof gear like raincoats.
Really, in our daily lives, aquatic plants play a bigger role than a lot of people may think.
And lotus roots are eaten. It's a delicacy in many cultures like those of Chinese and Indian. This year's festival will highlight these dishes and offer creative ways to prepare it in the kitchen. Another feature of the festival will be a showcase of 500-year-old lotus seeds that are still blooming flowers in this pool.
So we call them the Manchurian lotus, but they're the same species of lotus as we have elsewhere in the garden. They do come from part of China, but used to be known as Manchuria. Today it's known as the northeast province of China. They were discovered by a local farmer, a Chinese farmer there who had this dry lake bed in his family for 230 years. If you take the seed, you put it in the ground, and it doesn't do anything for 500 years, is it alive? Well, in the case of a lotus seed, it very well may be. It has a life force within it.
Ranger Vince says the festival gets more popular every year, and he's glad people are discovering the treasure of the Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens. Melina Weiskup, NTD News.